In the chaos of World War II, one man stood apart, not with a rifle, not with hatred, but with nothing except his faith. His name was Desmond Thomas Doss. Desmond Doss was born in 1919, a humble, soft-spoken boy raised in Lynchburg, Virginia. A devout Seventh-day Adventist Christian, he treasured the words of Scripture, especially "Thou shalt not kill." His faith taught him to honor the Sabbath, to heal rather than harm, and to love even his enemies. When World War II broke out, Desmond felt a call to serve, believing he would save lives. Desmond volunteered for the U.S. Army, but made it clear he would never carry a gun. At boot camp, his convictions made him a target. Fellow soldiers mocked him, beat him, and called him a coward. Commanders tried to court-martial him for disobeying orders when he refused to touch a rifle. Through it all, Desmond stood firm, knowing compromising his faith meant losing something more important. Desmond prayed constantly, finding strength where others saw only weakness. He honored the Sabbath, refusing to perform ordinary duties on God's holy day, yet never once refusing to save a life, obeying God first no matter the cost. Then came the Battle of Okinawa at Hacksaw Ridge, a 400-foot cliff drenched in blood and gunfire. American forces faced brutal resistance, and Desmond Doss moved forward without a weapon. Under relentless enemy fire, Desmond crawled through mud, blood, and screams, rescuing the wounded one by one. He tied a rope around them and lowered them to safety, whispering, "Lord, help me get one more." By nightfall, Desmond Doss had saved approximately 75 men alone. Even after a grenade exploded near him and a sniper's bullet shattered his arm, he refused to leave the wounded. For his extraordinary bravery, Desmond Doss was awarded the Medal of Honor, the highest military award in the United States. President Truman pinned the medal to his chest, calling it a great honor. The official medal citation praised his heroism and determination under deadly enemy fire, treating and evacuating wounded soldiers, becoming a symbol of courage, faith, and selfless service. Desmond Doss never saw himself as a hero, saying he was just doing what God told him to do. His story was told in the movie Hacksaw Ridge, inspiring millions, though no film captured his soul's strength. Desmond Doss showed that real strength is not in violence or vengeance, but in faith, courage, and love that risks everything for others. He fought the greatest battle without firing a shot.
In a world torn apart by war, where darkness reigns and soldiers roar, one man stood not with hate, not with a gun, but with faith in God he stood alone. Born to love, to heal, to pray, Desmond Doss chose the righteous way. In a battlefield where others fought, he picked up the wounded, the ones they forgot. He fought without a weapon, without a gun. In the face of danger, he never would run. He whispered to the Lord, "Help me save one more." Through the mud, through the blood, he walked through the door. A hero, a man of faith. In the darkest of times, he trusted God's grace. Mocked and beaten, they called him weak, but Desmond's faith was strong, never meek. Through the pain and the trials, he stood his ground. For God's love was the strength he found. No rifle in his hand, no gun to bear, but his heart was full of love and prayer. He moved forward with courage and grace, rescuing men, saving lives in the race. He fought without a weapon, without a gun. In the face of danger, he never would run. He whispered to the Lord, "Help me save one trusted in God wherever he'd go. No medal or praise could ever compare to the love in his heart, the prayers in the air. He fought without a weapon, without a gun. In the face of danger, he never would run. He whispered to the Lord, help me save one more. Through the mud, through the blood, he walked through the door. Desmond Doss, a hero, a man of faith. In the darkest of times, he trusted God's grace. Desmond Doss, his story lives on. A hero